happen.
Yes!
Oh.
And you reach into the book and you pull.
Out comes a Shuggoth.
You pull out this thing that looks like an arrow. Like an arrow for a bow. Give me another use magic device check to use it. Using the book and getting something out of it is one thing. Figuring out what you have in your hands now is the second part.
Oh, goody.
Nope.
Oh, God.
The good news is the item that you're trying to interact with is not a Kandor magical item. It is something that he found from somewhere else. So you're pretty safe here if you just want to not work with this anymore. You've already satisfied the condition to break the will that the book had on you, because you got an item out of the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing with it for right now and just put that in my bag.
Okay.
So, magic arrow.
Yes. I would
Possible magic arrow.
Yeah, I would put Kandor arrow.
Handor. Ooh.
So we know exactly what it is. Ooh, is it vacuum time somewhere?
Not me.
What?
No one else hears that buzzing?
I
do.
hear a weird buzzing.
Not me. Nobody in my house is doing anything.
Okay. I wonder if it's noise. I mean, I've been having random internet ups and downs, so it could be. Alright, so... Galfine, are you going to pick it up for the massive discount?
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't fit perfectly, so the armor check penalty on it is going to be 1 higher. But it is otherwise pretty close to perfect.
How do I
So you can change out your leather armor to be breastplate. Is this my computer that's making this noise? Whitney, is there like a fan noise coming from your computer?
I don't know. The computer bottom is very hot.
Okay, I wonder if the fan is just making enough noise to cross over, because when you moved it, it seemed to go away.
Is it back now?
No, not right now.
Yeah, bottom of my computer is super hot.
Okay.
Dip it in water.
Oh, okay, thanks.
A bucket of water nearby. Just dunk it a couple of times.
So then under the AC bonus, the AC bonus on breastplate is +6. With a max dex bonus of 3. Not that that really matters. I don't even think that's listed there. The armor check penalty is... I gotta get to the right tab here. Max dex bonus is 3. The armor check penalty is -5. And your movement speed is now reduced to 20. And change it from... I'll change this. It goes from light to medium armor. So that will automatically change your move speed.
Okay.
So, you have a significantly higher AC though now. That puts you at...
Yeah!
15. Nice. And Harcourt randomly clicked exotic weapon proficiency. Is that the feat you're getting this level?
I was trying to look something up and I was copying something.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm lazy and I don't like.
All right. Is there anything else the two of you ladies want to get during your shopping spree?
No, just the piccolo.
Galfine, anything else you're looking for?
don't think I'm looking for anything else.
Okay. Alright, so Zug. You got a little bit of stuff. What else we want to do?
I wanted to do a little research on the strange stuff about that werewolf spell.
Okay.
See if I could kind of figure it out a little bit more.
Okay. You gonna head on back down to the library?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you start, you get ready to head down to the library when there's a knock at your door.
I'm looking out the people.
It's a really, really large guy. Like, this dude is stacked.
Like any can I determine the race or?
He looks to be orcish. It's pretty clear he seems to be orcish.
Does he look angry?
No, he seems to be rather relaxed.
All right, I'm still ready in burning hands.
Okay. You opening the door then?
Yeah.
He's standing there. Are you Zug? I'm sorry. Yeah, you Zug?
Who's asking?
Mover. Hello.
Alright.
Said something about a bookshelf and a table, desk.
Yep.
Alright. Where are they at?
I'll let them know.
Alright, you gonna be here for a while?
How long do you think you're gonna need?
Gonna take me a while to move each thing. I got my little cart outside. Should be able to load them up, but I'm gonna probably have to pick them up in 2 separate loads. So, maybe about an hour for the 2 of them.
Alright. Yeah, I can be here.
Okay. So he runs and picks up the 2 of them. Brings them back. So it'll be 10 silvers total, 5 for each thing.
Alright, like I see the condition, like they're good, like he brought them how I expected them.
Let's see. Hold on. That's the first one and the second. The bookshelf comes back like in good working order. There is a slight bit of dirt that got on the desk though as he was transporting it. He had to flip it kind of upside down, and so as the cart was moving, some of the dirt that would get kicked up by the cart ended up getting on the surface of the desk.
Alright, I'm gonna have to haggle.
Okay. Give me appraise, diplomacy, or okay. You start going at him. You start like talking about it, and he quickly like reaches into his pocket, and then pulls out a rag, and then wipes off the top of the desk, removing the dirt from the desk. And he does a don't botch. Oh, dude, he does an immaculate job cleaning the desk. Like, the desk now looks even better than when you first saw the desk.
Alright, so the job was 10 silver?
Yep.
You said?
Yep.
Alright, I'll give him an extra silver as a tip.
Yeah!
For the immaculate cleaning job.
That dude nat 20'd and he had skills in cleaning things because he's had this happen so many times. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. You notice that, like, when he cleaned, he seemed to have spritzed something onto the rag. So you'll notice over the next couple of days that the top of the table doesn't even seem to attract dust. It seems like it is repellent to dust.
Alright, nice.
Alright. From there, you will also receive today your trial library card.
Oh, shit.
Wait, how much gold was the armor? I forgot to take it out.
125.
All right,
That's
trial
175
library.
left?
Yes, I'm assuming so.
Okay.
So, the way a trial library card works is you can take out one book, it must be returned the next day, and if it is not returned, you are subject to fines and penalties, which can be up to and including jail time.
All right.
So, if you choose to wait longer, if you're like worried you can't get the book back by the next day, you can instead wait for your regular library card to come in, which gets you a longer period of time to wait. Because you've already filled in the proper forms for that to happen. So it's just a matter of time. But the temporary one always comes first.
All right. Yeah, I mean, since I got stuff I'm doing tomorrow, I probably shouldn't check it out yet. I should probably just do my reading at the library.
Okay.
Since, yeah, we got stuff to do tomorrow.
Yep. All right, so you head on down to the library now that you've got your stuff in place, and while you're there, go ahead and give me a knowledge, either nature or local. Wait, what? Give me the question you were asking about again. Oh, the scroll. The scroll.
Yes. So I determined that it.
Yeah, give me. It was either an Arcana or a Spellcraft,
yeah.
but most likely you're going to want to do Arcana here because you're going to get the +4 bonus for being in a library of this size. All right, sweet. So 27 is more than enough. You are going through a lot of books on magic, and you happen to find one that's specifically about magic, that is about newer spells that have been created in Akunsaunt. And one of those spells in particular, catches your eye. It's a very powerful spell. Now, this is not a spell book. This is somebody wrote a synopsis on new spells that have come out to keep people up to date on new spell developments. This spell in particular is a very high level spell that requires a significant amount of arcane energy to produce it, but it is one that allows you to, during the production of a spell, this spell allows you to make the spell when cast or during the production of a scroll or wand or staff. It allows you to make the casting of the spell occur as if you were the caster of the spell, as if the person creating the item were the caster of the spell.
All right, so out of game, would that be they use a meta magic feat when creating the scroll?
No, essentially this is a thing where each time normally when you're creating a magical item, you have to use up that spell during the process of this. So this is a spell that you have to cast at the beginning of each of those crafting sessions as well. So you cast the first spell and then you cast the other spell. So it takes up 2 spells for the day, and it's a very high level spell. So it also requires a higher caster level in order to imbue the item, which might be higher than the item itself. So for example, if this were a simple charm spell, the spell in question is probably at least 6th or 7th level. You can't really tell from this book particularly, but you assume it's got to be about 6th or 7th level from what it does. It would change the caster level to have to be that of somebody of at least the capability of casting 7th level spells, as opposed to just somebody capable of casting a traditional charm spell would be 1st level spells. So it can dramatically change the cost of the item that you're producing.
Okay.
And it requires you to lose 2 spells every day during the process of crafting the item.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and it also increases the price dramatically, so it increases the time it's going to take. So you imagine that scroll, if this is what was on it, which it most likely was, probably 1 was super expensive, and 2 means that somebody really high up is a part of what you guys are working to do. You can also pretty well theorize from this. Give me a spellcraft on this real quick to go along with the information you just got. Okay, very good. So you can easily put together from this then that most likely what you cast was some form of either Dominate or Gaia spell. The reason that you think that is because, like, you weren't it didn't become friendly to you. The character, or the werewolf just seemed interested in, like, leaving entirely, and it took no communication for that to happen. Nobody had to say anything. There was no sending that occurred in the process. Like, she was just like, hey, let's go, like, we don't need to deal with this, and they just wandered on off.
Okay. Definitely.
So that would easily mean you're dealing with some pretty powerful magic that got this spell into your hands. Also, seriously good checks there, by the way.
Well, I mean, I got that 1 and then that 2 earlier, right in a row.
That traded off for it.
Yeah. So it just went in the other direction, gave me a, 15 and a 19, something like that.
Alright, so from there, Pax, is there anything else you want to get accomplished today?
I don't think so. I think I need a nap. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Okay. So you're going to head back home?
Yeah, I think I'll probably try and take a nap.
Okay. Galpian, anything else you want to do before the day is over?
Just probably drawing.
Okay. Harcourt, anything else from you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find Zug.
Okay. So you make your way back to Zug's room in the big apartment complex. Zug. Let's check happenstance here real quick. Zug is not there when you arrive. Do you want to wait around, or do you want to look somewhere else for him?
I'll wait for a few minutes.
Okay. He's not back in a few minutes.
Alright. I will wander down to the bar then.
Okay. You gonna hang out at the bar for a while, or are you just hanging out there to kill time before you go back to Zug?
I'm gonna hang out there to kill some time.
Okay. So you spend a couple hours there. You get your usual free drink you get for walking in the door. You get grilled on whether or not you think Pax is going to come by tonight.
Give my usual, I believe so.
Okay. And then you head on back to Zug's. By that point, Zug, you've returned from the library, assuming, unless you had something else you wanted to run and pick up.
No.
Okay.
I've got spells, so I'm pretty much prepared for a werewolf fight.
Yep. All right, so there's a knock at your door.
I am staring in the people, so my eye is completely.
Well, actually, it's when you can't. It's the people you can't.
Oh, I can't see it.
You can't see it. No, it's a stealth people.
Nobody knows it was put in. Yeah, nobody knows it was put in.
Okay, so like I'm knocking, but I'm like staring up and down the hallway. I'm not like looking at the door.
All right, yeah, I'm looking at the people
most of the time.
All right, so you see Harcourt's outside of the door. He's looking up and down the hallway like he expects somebody to be coming or something.
All right, I'm ready in a burning hands. I'm gonna open up the door.
Yep. This has become your house catchphrase. I'm ready in a burning hands.
Oh yeah, man. You never know what's gonna happen when you open that door.
It'll catch the whole apartment complex on fire, but you got it ready.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to leave any evidence, if something happens.
All right, Harcourt. The door's open.
And
Harcourt?
Zug, my man, got a question.
All right. Did you want to come in?
I don't know. You're gonna put your flaming fingers away there?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the record, each time you do this, there is like a slight spark of energy that's starting to move across your fingers. So people can tell like that you're preparing to cast a spell as you're opening the door. So obviously the mover was pretty used to it. Like, he's pretty used to being the guy that somebody sees hanging outside of his door and then immediately go into spells. But yeah, just for the record, people will know that you're doing that.
I expected people to know.
Okay.
Can you identify magical items?
Yep.
Could you identify a item for me that I believe may be magical?
Yeah.
Can we step inside so we can close the door?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna show off my immaculate desk.
Oh my God, that desk! I try to sprinkle dust on it.
The dust like kind of blows away from it.
Dude, that's awesome! Think of
Yeah,
all the
man.
sex you could have on this thing.
Definitely.
Good old Harcourt. With his 2-track mind, either sex or tricks, and aren't they kind of the same for him either way?
So, while talking to him, I've reached in. Hang on, I gotta do this.
Yep. You gotta be showy about it.
I gotta be showy about it. While talking, I magically produced. Did that work?
Yeah, you managed to
magically produce the arrow, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's been in your sleeve the entire time you've been walking here, but yeah, go ahead. Oh my God! Like you think you've done a pretty good trick, and he's like, it was in your sleeve. I totally just saw it happen. Like I even saw the little like flick you did to make sure it moved up. You did it like you're describing to him how he did the trick.
I'm pulling out a paper and drawing a blueprint of exactly how the trick was done.
And how he can do it better.
So next time you're gonna want to do this.
And we'll work on that.
That's great.
Identify this fabulous arrow for me.
Yeah, I'll detect magic.
It is definitely magical, and give me a spellcraft whether you're focusing on it. I want to double check something about detect magic that I always get wrong. Okay, so you notice that there are a few different auras on here. One of them is enchantment, which is usually what you would expect for. Wait, is it? I think it's enchantment. It might be. I don't remember if it's enchantment or if it's transmutation, but it's basically the natural one that would give bonuses to something. So you're used to seeing that when you see like a magical item, but then there is some sort of divination on this arrow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and hone in on the divination.
Okay. Give me a. Actually, here. Let me see if that. If focus will give you the information. I think it does. No, now you're gonna give me a knowledge arcana. Okay. That is not quite enough to tell what it does per se. But you do know that it is a reasonably powerful divination spell that is on this. Like it's significant. The divination spell that is in this is significantly more powerful than the whatever bonus is probably provided by the arrow itself.
Okay, and I'm gonna try and determine the bonuses now.
Okay. Give me another arcana. You can tell it's better than +1 at the very least, but you can't really get an idea for how much better.
All right, so yeah, I'll let Harcourt know some sort of powerful divination spell, at least +1. I'm probably gonna have to look at this again. I can prepare an identify spell for tomorrow, but I only had burning hands today.
Why would an arrow have a divination spell on?
I mean, hopefully it's not some sort of tracking spell, bringing some powerful being to us. That would not be good.
Is that what divination can do?
Yep.
What do you think would happen if we fired this arrow? Best guess.
I'm gonna make a guess. What check would that be?
That's just you making a guess. Like you've done enough. I've given you all the things you can come up with.
I mean, it's possible that we could shoot it, and then maybe you can see from it like it's some sort of viewing globe or something like that. Divination can do tons of stuff.
So if you try an identify spell, we could get a better idea?
Yeah, tomorrow I can prepare one.
All right, I will. I take back the arrow and then I try to screw that up as I try to magically wisp it back up my sleeve, which apparently I shove it through the shirt.
No, it's not quite that bad that you shove it through the shirt, but you definitely like put it in the wrong way and it's like poking in your arm. And Zug's like, you put the arrow in backwards, dipshit.
I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow before we fire this thing off and see what it can do.
Oh, you could fire it off now if you wanted to.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Stinks of candor at this point, so I ain't doing that.
All right, so this is where we will wrap up for this evening. I would have liked to have both started a little earlier, but everybody had some leveling to do, and I had some setup stuff I wanted to finish up. So we are sadly not on for next week. Next week is the weekend I will be in St. Louis, but we'll be on for the following week. So that is the 14th, I think. No.
You mean you don't want us to just have a game without you? We could go rogue.
That doesn't usually work out so well.
We could swim in the aqueducts. I can drink in the bar. Delphine will be drawing. Meg won't be here. And Zug will be trying to find something illegal. There you go. I did next week for you.
Except that next week is the second leg of the werewolf mission.
So yeah.
What? Don't call it the werewolf mission. It's the animal delivery mission. It's not a werewolf mission.
Sorry, the animal delivery mission with probable werewolves.
Possible werewolf encounter.
Possible. I would love
all caps, in a much larger font.
I want some possible anything. It sounds good right now. Pasta all the time.
I don't know. Maybe I won't be sick in 2 weeks.
Let's hope. Let us hope.
That'd be nice.
And I will hopefully.
I know it's getting it's getting up to 70 this in the next few days here.
What?
They said Thursday it should be 70. At least that's what I saw earlier today. I don't know if that's changed.
I saw high 50s, early 60s
all the way far
Tuesday.
South. Where did Galfie go?
She is now a box.
Oh.
She's drawing on the bottom of the box.
No, there's just paper in the box.
She's drawing
Oh,
paper
there's
on
a
the bottom
drawing
of the box.
inside.
Wait, what?
What? Where? Who?
Why?
What?
There are drawings on side.
Random statement?